The Houston Rockets. Coming at you, it's the NBA right here on 2K Sports. Hi everyone, I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. SGA with it, and it's Şengün picking him up. And that's an intentional foul. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front courts to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
Just 5 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot.
Excellent defense by Şengün. He's strong, he's tall, he can move his feet, and he knows how to position himself.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
For 3, Durant. Dort grabs the miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. And that gets us rolling. Whew. What a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Here's Shepherd. Pass to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster, it is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A., guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Right side, Durant. The 3 is up. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
And that one's good. Holmgren.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
And here's Shepherd for 3. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Defenders just clearing out, and Gilgeous-Alexander came in with a purpose.
Şengün, the screen, to the middle. Smith right side. Here's Thompson, and he hammers it down right in the face of Jalen Williams.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, arguably the most feared slasher in the game. teammate Jalen Williams said, quote, everybody knows what he's going to do, and he's still able to get to spots on a consistent basis. SGA paused a beat before bluntly saying, I get to the rim on anybody. Back to you.
A nightmare to contain. Hard alley. Thanks a lot. Dort's shot is good.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
On the wing, Durant. Picked by Smith. Durant with it. And it's Dort picking him up. That one falls. Durant's got 5 points.
This is where KD dips into his bag and comes out smelling good.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Now here's SGA. To the inside. Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
Durant way outside. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Williams misses.
Locks him up and hauls it in. Love the high activity level.
Here's Şengün. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Good hustle right there. I love that effort. Just a little late in the act.
26 seconds left to play in the first. On the wing, Caruso. Ooh, Durant with a steal. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
Those long arms of Durant helping on the break there. KD still got it all started there.
Outside for Dort. Caruso outside. And stolen by Durant. Here's Thompson. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. The Rockets on.
Oklahoma City, 13.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
The Rockets lead by 3. A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the #2 seed in the West, Grant.
And they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow.
And the Rockets with possession here. And it's Shepherd missing. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. SGA attacking. Williams from long range. Oh, the swat by Adams. Oh, Durant with a steal. He's got a clear path. Eason can't get it to go. To the paint. Pass to Caruso. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
It really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
Oklahoma City trailing. Outside for Dort. And that one is hammered home.
You're making the slam look second nature. Once Dort sees the launching pad, he's ready to take off.
Adams a screen. For 3, Durant. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he misses the go-ahead basket. On the wing, Durant. Pass to Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And this is Shea's game. Attack, get to the rim, and finish.
And so it's Houston with it. The Thunder making their last shot. And here's Shepherd for three. The offensive rebound. And stolen by Caruso. Williams on the wing. Still no points. Caruso misses.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside. Nice find by Thompson. Now, good to see him sharing the ball like this.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort. Outside, Williams. Just 5 on the clock. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. Holmgren with the block.
You can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And the Rockets making a change here. A minute 53 left in the first half. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Thompson. Can't get it to go. 3 for 5 shooting so far. And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, B. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
And here's Thompson for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Coach Mark Daigneault talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said, we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it. And if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Guys, back to you.
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
Gilgeous-Alexander is just that good, finishing the play through the foul.
Oklahoma City shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, what's special about Gilgeous-Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses.
Back to Durant. Picked by Smith. Down low. Ooh, the dunk by Smith.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
From the arc, the Thunder with the rebound.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys. And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. so Mark Degno will call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll do it for the first half of play. Thunder out in front. They're up by 6. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Rockets trail by 6. Pass to Thompson. Tries to save it. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. And so Mark Degno will call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
Alex Caruso.
Outside, SGA. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Here's SGA. Back to Holmgren. Just 3 to shoot. No good with the triple. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Here's Durant. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Durant's got 7 points.
You know, he's a good guy to have running that particular set. I mean, Durant is not a guy who makes a lot of mistakes in the pick and roll.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Yeah, he's like a one-man band out there, dialed in and on the attack.
Pass to Shepherd. Back to Thompson. Hey, expanding his range. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Yeah, getting aggressive there in the paint. Holmgren doesn't hold back and draws the foul.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. And stolen by Caruso. Pass to Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso outside. There's the drive. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And a foul call. Looks like he had a clear path to the basket. They'll get one free throw, and they'll keep possession here. Oklahoma City shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And I think Lou Dort is a textbook example of a high-effort player. He's just relentless on both ends, constantly looking for ways to make a difference.
And here is Williams. Takes a 3. And it's Holmgren missing. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
Here's Shepherd. Adams. Soft touch off the glass. Adams got 6 points.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes. And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Now here's Smith. Shot clock at 6. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Rejected by Holmgren.
He times his blocks almost perfectly. Holmgren stands his ground and forces the shooter to commit first.
And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Trailing by 13. Şengün with a steal. Pass to Thompson. Houston working the ball around. And it's Adams missing. Left side SGA. Thompson with a steal. And here's Shepherd for three. Here's Adams. Easy jumper from very short distance. Adams has got 4 points this quarter.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times. And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it. Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
Dort outside. Back to Holmgren. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. And Williams punches it home.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Here's Shepherd. The shot from the low post is good. Shepherd's got 5. Dort with it. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
You could really see his squad was losing steam. Smart timeout to give them a breather.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and SGA throws it down.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets it.
Oklahoma City, 45.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Thunder leading by 13. Outside, SGA. Oh, SGA going to town inside.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Durant for 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Now SGA. Here he goes. And SGA throws it down.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go.
This is the real strength of Capella's game now. Outstanding at using his length and athleticism to block shots.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. 17-point game. Durant for 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Holiday. Launches a 3. Yes, sir! KD for 3.
Poetry in motion. Such a smooth stroke. You assume when Durant lets it go, that 3 ball's going down.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That shot off.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
Clock at 6. Here's Holmgren. Big Ted throwing it down.
Oh, so much size. Holmgren barely has to jump.
It's tipped. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Durant looking around. Puts up the tray. The triple drops.
Yeah, you know, you're kidding yourself if you think Durant is going to back down from the opponent. And what a strong finish there.
Gordon. Here's the pass to Williams. Here's Holmgren. Ted going to work inside.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Durant! And the 3 misses.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
On the attack, SGA. Oh, ho, ho! That's a man on a mission right there.
Gilgeous-Alexander lifting off and hammering it down with all he's got.
Screen by Eason. Durant can't get the 3. Thunder leading by 14. Left side SGA. Outside Holmgren. Now pass to Williams. Here's Holmgren. Oh, a gorgeous feed. He hammered it down.
Williams.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Thunder.
What would you say the deciding factor in this game was, Grant?
Yeah, B.A., ultimately you have to look at their field goal percentage. They were the more efficient team because they found clean looks all night.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Tremendous contribution from him scoring the basketball. Everywhere you look, his fingerprints were all over.